Yeah, I just wanted to write like a coming of age type of story. Um, so I just kind of wrote like a little bit about my experience, and I don't know, just wanted to kind of focus on the youth a little bit.
So I have a question for you, Junior. Can you walk us through a high level the process from, let's say, starting to write the script to doing the final edits? Like, what is involved in creating a film?
So I mean, definitely it just starts with the script, right? It took me like several years just to kind of get it where I needed to be. So I guess from there, once everything is done, now it's like trying to make it come alive, and how to do that and stuff. And basically, I came to the point where obviously, this is a concept trailer and we're trying to make this into a full feature. I think the best way for me was just to kind of give someone a visual of what this project could look like. So I put up a audition, and basically that was the very, very first step. And basically after that, once I chose everybody to be part of this, we went through a long rehearsal process.
Yeah.
And I think without the rehearsals, I don't think you will see the chemistry that you see now. And I believe like what Kelly mentioned and the other kids were saying, like, they're all friends. Beyond the film here, we're family. I mean, I'm on the phone with the moms all the time. They're like, extension of my family now. I'm on the phone with Victor. Victor's talking to, Kelly's mom, or I'm talking to Amy's mom. They've been also helping with the process. So, it's more than a film. We became definitely a family. And so after the rehearsal, everybody got comfortable. And once I thought they were ready, they were ready. And then so we set the date for like to make this concept trailer. And it was magic when it happened, because when we did the concept trailer, it was like basically I wasn't even there directing. They just kind of understood it. They got it. It was just natural. Everything kind of came together. It was like a beautiful thing. So and then after that, took me like several months just to kind of put together like the trailer itself. And as far as going through the trailer, it's just like, I wanted people to grab people's attention and stuff,
Okay.
And also want to make a note too, also like, the trailer has like a lot of activity happening, like fights, there's a gun, this and that. Number one thing is like, I'm definitely not focusing on that. That's not what the movie's about. But because of the trailer, like I needed to get people's attention.
Right.
And so I just want to make a note on that. So it isn't about what you think it is as far as like, it's about violence. No, it's about family. It's about the importance of a relationship between a mother and a son. Family does matter, and that's the theme that I play with throughout.
What was the catalyst, the moment where like you decided to have to do this? Was there an event, a specific moment in time, song, anything?
I just, to be honest, I think it's a long time overdue. I mean, I just, I know I made a documentary, a few years back. It was called Where's the Revolution? And just when I made that, I just, going through all this like film festivals and stuff, like there was just a lack of representation. Even when I was showing my stuff, they didn't realize like there were Salvadoran filmmakers that exist. And, that was a little shocking too, but, I felt like a little island of my own. And that basically kind of inspired me just to make more content, more projects about the Central American culture. And I think that's when these days kind of like started bubbling, and I wanted to continue that momentum. I grew up in a time where like there wasn't too much culture, and that was a struggle for myself, just like trying to find identity and all that. So it was pretty tough at the time, and then obviously now it's like it's incredible to see how much the community has grown, and I feel like I've been growing with them and understanding everybody's problems, issues, and I think that's why another reason why I started writing this script, because I think earlier when they were when you mentioned about the kids like feeling lonely, not understanding. Well, I was actually one of them. So I understand what these kids were going through, and it's just interesting that you see a big cycle.
Yeah.
And not much has changed.
Yeah.
or maybe little. There's improvement.
We're working.
Yeah, there's improvement. And so I felt like, writing the script could somehow change that a little bit. Maybe we could see a better light and understand and see ourselves what the issues are, what we need to improve on, and how we can make a better community.